This contest set for one fall is the March Madness match. Check that. It's action in the MUW Super Heavyweight Division. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by his manager, Keith Moniz, from Pripyat in the Ukraine, weighing in at 20,000 runjins, or 375 pounds, Biohazard. Great to see Keith Moniz back. We know that he's had some trials and tribulations over the past few months, but it's fantastic to see the mastermind behind Wasteland, behind Armageddon, but most importantly, this man right here, the 7'1", 375 pounds of Ukrainian power. So much radiation, his skin is gray. Some say, how is he alive? Great freaking question. His opponent. Uh-oh. Well, this is interesting. His opponent. From San Diego, California, towering in at 6 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 425 pounds, Roman the Wolf Howell. Somebody should give Biohazard a rat away, you're right. But I think he's going to need a little more than just some rat away. It seems like the radiation gives him strength, so I don't know. One of the most decorated in all of MUW history. So here we go. Howell, Biohazard. Don't think these two men locked up. I think it was... no, I take it back. No, I think Biohazard did fight Roman Howell. Actually, I take it back. And beat him via strange circumstances, spinning power slam. And like I said before, folks, you might say, well, why is Biohazard needing the help of Moniz? Well, it's simple. Because Keith Moniz is one of the best managers MUW's ever had, if not the best manager MUW's ever had. With the exception to maybe Mike Burke. Okay, but simply put, when it's a situation like this, where if you win, you're setting yourself up to get into a number one contendership match, to setting yourself up to get into one. A manager is very useful because it doesn't abide to the rules of, if you use a manager in a match, if you bring a manager to the match, that it doesn't help you as much in the rankings as it would if you didn't use one. If this is a match that sets up for a number one contendership, which this does, the winner of this match and the winner of, and when this is recorded, we'll know who the winner is. Look at Keith Moniz getting involved. Well, that was Keith Moniz. I'm sorry. That was Keith Moniz picking up Biohazard. Look at Keith Moniz. This is what I'm talking about, folks. That was important right there. Keith Moniz picked up Biohazard. And got it, and had him come to. He needed him to get back into the ring, and that's what happened. This is incredible feats of strength, which is why a lot of people are worried about which is why a lot of people are worried about the super heavyweights in this tournament. Well, we know that if a guy like Howell moves forward all the way through, that they won't have to worry about a guy like him. they won't have to worry about a guy like Biohazard if he gets through, or Justice Anderson or Eddie Pittman, which is next thing I was getting to. The winner of this match faces the winner of, and we will know who the winner of it is by the time you see this, either Eddie Pittman or Justice Anderson, depending on who wins that match. Now, showstopper. The showstopper leg slam of whatever you want to call it for Howell. 2 count only, and barely a 2 count for the Wolf. Now Biohazard puts the brakes on and gets thrown out of the ring. Biohazard, a former international champion, former MUW champion one time over, and he's been in the MUW for almost as long as his tag team partner Ivan Trebeshkov is. Now Howell, full Nelson slam. Oh my God, did you see the elevation the 375-pounder got? Oh my God. What a slam. Now remember, Roman Howell is a 3-time heavyweight champion, solitary champion, and I think a 1-time MUW champion. We got to actually look back at the actual MUW championship history. Howell's won it twice, I should say. Biohazard won it once. Now the count's at 7 here. This is bad news here for Biohazard. Big trouble for Biohazard. John Cone, count. What are you doing? Wow, he really let him in. And now Roman Howell taunting, and Biohazard got back in the ring. I've been very, 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 very disappointed in John Cone's work so far this season. It's just not been good. At least he hasn't been missing the grabbing of the ropes, at least in matches lately, because he was doing that before. Cover. 1 count only. Good super heavyweight battle here. Now it's Howell's turn to get out of the ring. Oh. Wow. Now a similar situation for Howell now. Never mind, Biohazard doesn't want to win that way. Now Howell gets thrown all the way across. Oh, and then reversed Biohazard. Thrown into a post. Howell drops the leg. Just puts his big old leg on top of him. The cover. And there's the rope grab I was talking about before. Biohazard grabs that bottom rope, but now Howell might be thinking feeding time. Careful, there's going to be some rads involved in that. The elevated sit-out power bomb. Oh my God, what impact. That's got to be all she wrote. Cover 1, 2, and Keith Moniz. Keith Moniz pulls John Cone out of the ring. And that's the X factor right there. John Cone gets pulled out of the ring. But now Howell got him again, and now John Cone says no. For what? Right hand. Reversed. I think, could that have been a choke slam try? I don't know. Chin lock. Whoa, ranking it back, careful. Must have been a rope break. Oh! Now Howell, another showstopper. Dropping the leg and all of its weight on top of Biohazard. The count, and that is going to do it. So Howell wins despite Keith Moniz's help for Biohazard. So now Biohazard will be involved in the tournament, and for the first time in the and for the first time this season, Griffith Calhoun will defend the super heavyweight belt against somebody not named Biohazard. There you go. Well, actually, he defended it against Tight Machine at the beginning of the year, didn't he? Well, the past 2 shows, pay-per-views, you should say, Blood Force and Valentine's Massacre. There you go.